I'm gonna tickle, tickle, tickle. I'm gonna tickle, tickle you. You're gonna giggle, giggle, giggle. You're gonna giggle.
What is up, my Tickle Me crew? This is Chad here, and it's time for another episode of Q&A. And this is going to be a pretty lengthy episode because there are a ton of questions this Q&A, and which is a good thing because I love answering you guys' questions. And the last few Q&As or so have been kind of lacking on the questions, but again, this one is going to be a long episode, so I hope you guys will enjoy that, and I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas, or Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa, or whatever holiday you celebrate at this time of the year. My family celebrates Christmas, and I had everybody here from out of town. They stayed at my house for a few days, but they're gone now, so I can get back to making videos. I know I haven't been posting as much as I would like, but you know, I was really busy with family, and I was working a lot and trying to clean my house at the same time. I just had a lot going on, but anyway guys, I'm going to get to the Q&A now. And please remember to leave your questions in the comments below for next week's episode. So to kick off this episode of Q&A, Omri Mushlam asks, what do you think of the new hero Eon Wool? Personally, I think it's an interesting class, though I do feel like Nexon is just kind of being a little cheap. It feels like really bland that they're just kind of squeezing it in, how they're doing the whole everybody never even knew he existed, the Black Mage like wiped everybody's memory of him. I don't know, that just seems a little cheap to me, and I don't know. But the class itself looks pretty interesting. It looks like it's going to be a really great mobbing class, so if you're really into mobbing classes, this is definitely a class you should check out. It doesn't feel overpowered to me, you know, looking at the skills. And I'll actually leave the link to the Orange Mushroom blog post with Eon Wool's skills so that you guys can check it out too. But the skills don't seem overpowered to me, which is kind of weird for Nexon because they always like to release all these overpowered classes. But Eon Wool doesn't really seem that OP. And it actually seems a little slow in my opinion. The mobbing skills, its 4th job skill, it's not as fast as some of the newer classes these days. But I think some people are actually going to like that because it's more of a challenge. But anyway, that's just my 2 cents. Nate River asks, what is your full name? I won't tell Kira. I have no idea who Kira is. Ziconi Blast asks, if you were in MapleStory and you were your Phantom as a main, what would you do? I would be Xenon using a whip on everything XP, and it was 3D. What? The next 2 questions are asked by Javier Tang, and Javier asks, how did you get such high damage and how much mesos do you have right now? My damage came from many long hours of playing MapleStory, funding my characters, either merching in the FM, which I don't really do much because to me, merching in the FM is very boring and I'm not really that good at it. And I've lost tons of mesos in the FM, so yeah. Also selling like Permanex items or NX codes and stuff, that's pretty much the easy way out. Just spend a little real life money here and there and you can get yourself some pretty awesome equips. I wouldn't recommend that though because it does get expensive at times and also cubing is very expensive. But if you're one of those people that can just go in the FM and merch, then just do it that way because I am not one of those people. I don't have the patience to sit in a shop or go through all these different shops looking for deals. I'm just not one of those people. And your next question was how much mesos do I have? Currently, I am poor. I lost like 20 mil because I was cubing, and I'm currently at like 50 mil or so. I spent all the money that I made off that Tyrant Cape on a new cane and some cubes. Derp Arrow asks, at what age did you lose your virginity? I play MapleStory and I make MapleStory commentaries on YouTube. I don't think I'm going to be losing my virginity anytime soon. U2 Nor asks, I'm stuck between a Wind Archer and a Phantom. What should I choose? Definitely Phantoms all the way, and I'm not being biased. You also dared me to speak some Vietnamese, such as Zen Chao To La, your name here. And actually, I didn't trust you at first because I thought you were going to be one of those people that tries to get me to say something really naughty in Vietnamese. But I actually used Google Translate, and basically what that means is, hi, I'm Chad. Beanie Chicato asks, do you like K-pop? I'm about as white as they come, so unfortunately, no, I don't like K-pop. I don't really like music that I can't understand the words, so I'm more of a rock fan. God Won't Die asks, what will you do if you can do anything you want in this world? I would learn how to teleport and fly and just any superpower in the book. I think it would be awesome to have abilities that not everybody else has, stuff like that. Found Cookie asks, melons or pineapples? I'm a big fan of big melons. Speaking of big melons, Yo It's Me Full asks, what is your bra size? 69 triple Z. This next batch of questions is asked by Young Itali, and your first question was, how many questions would you like to be asked per video? Now I'm presuming that you mean my Q&A videos, and guys, let me just say that I absolutely thoroughly enjoy answering you guys' questions and reading your questions, giving you guys feedback or my opinions on certain things, or giving you guys some info on my personal life and stuff. I'm the type of person that really enjoys that, and I hope that you guys are as into these Q&As as I am. And guys, please remember that for me to continue these Q&As, I have to get questions from you guys. So please remember to leave your questions in the comments below for the next Q&A, and I hope you guys will enjoy them. Your next question was, on a scale of 1 to Michael Jackson, what would you rate Explorers? Charlie Sheen. Your third question was, who are you partnered with on YouTube? I'm currently partnered with TGN or The Gaming Network. Your fourth question was, do you play any gaming consoles? I play my PS3 sometimes, but I haven't been as into it lately. Your next question is, what is your all-time favorite game? Honestly, I would have to say MapleStory because it's the only game that I keep coming back to. I've quit off and on in the past, but something about MapleStory always brings me back. What is your favorite Pokemon? I would say Scrafty because it's a badass, and Goomy because it's just so adorable. And it has an adorable name, Goomy. How much money have you put into MapleStory? Oh my god, I don't even want to know. It's been quite a lot. I mean, I cube often, and I use NX to make some money, so yeah, it's been a lot. Have you ever been hacked? Yes, I believe I've been hacked maybe twice in my entire MapleStory career. One time when I was a lot younger and I was stupid, and someone tricked me into giving out my account info. They said that they would give me free NX. I think I was like 13 at the time, so that was my fault. The second time I actually legitimately got hacked, I didn't even know how they hacked me. The only thing I can think of is like the MTS hacking incident that happened years ago, because I used to MTS merch on my Battle Mage, and that's the only way that I could possibly think that I would have been hacked. So yeah. Dual Ownage 23 asks, would you twerk if we got you to 5k subs? Yes. Speed Boost Septile asks, after seeing a few things you can buy in the Red Shop, what are the things you're going to aim to buy? Well, I've already bought a lot in the Red Shop, and the main things that I've been buying are those 8 attack scrolls, 50%, and also those cubes. Anthony Saintil asks, are you excited for the Red Shop coming out next week? Well, currently the Red Shop's been out for quite a while now, since I'm doing this Q&A kind of late. But yeah, I was very excited for it because I watched Mike, or you might know him as Toy Dueler. He made a video talking about what is going to be in the Red Shop before it actually came out. Because I think Nexon maybe leaked a picture or something of the Red Shop, and I saw what was inside the Red Shop, and I got very excited. Newbie1F asks, what does the word friend or friends mean to you? A friend to me is someone that you trust, someone that's a companion, someone that always has your back, someone that you have their back, you both support each other, you both help each other through troubling times, and someone that will catch you on your crap if you're wrong, they will tell you that you're wrong, and yeah. iMapleArt asks, have you ever played Wonder King? Yes, I've actually played Wonder King, but it's been a really long time, and I did not play that game for very long because I kind of found it boring. Clever Flame asks, KFC or Taco Bell? Definitely Taco Bell. Supernova asks, when you were in high school, did you ever go to prom? And if so, did you have a pleasant or unpleasant experience? Honestly, prom was really boring, and it was kind of weird because I went with my ex at the time, and I don't know. I just kind of went for the after prom because after prom we went to this arcade, and it had like go-karts and stuff, so that was pretty fun. But prom itself, very boring. I'm not a dancer. Sir Charles asks, how do I make a successful guild? Honestly, buddy, you are asking the wrong person because a while back I tried to make my own guild and that fell through for me, so, you know, ask somebody in your server that's like a very successful guild leader, but don't ask me because I don't know. Limcut asks, favorite food? Luckiest day of your life? Do you play any other games on console? And where is Skyrim? My favorite food is probably tacos. Luckiest day in my life? I really don't know. Do you play any other games on console? I do, but like I said earlier, I don't really play my PS3 that much. I was playing Battlefield 3 for a while. I haven't gotten 4 yet. And I also play Skyrim on the PS3. And your final question, dealing with Skyrim. I've been kind of uploading Skyrim a little slowly lately because I know it's not as popular as, say, my MapleStory videos. So I'm just kind of taking my time with Skyrim. So if you really are into it, maybe I'll try to push out more Skyrim videos more regularly, I guess. But MapleStory is still the main thing on my channel. Asus Dude asks, okay, I have an honest question here. If you were to get raped, would you choose the mouth or butthole? I would choose mouth because I would bite off his cock and run away. Wow. I would say if I were going to be raped in either the mouth or the butthole, I would probably pick mouth because I hear that anal is painful. And I would prefer to not have anything in my butt. Vinon Ki or Kai asks, do you ever want to pass level 201? Well, first I have to actually make it to level 201. Smile for Cat asks, what do you do for fun besides MapleStory? Well, when I'm not playing MapleStory, usually Mike, Alex, and Sydney and myself, we usually play like Minecraft PvP, Feed the Beast. We just recently started playing Left 4 Dead 2 because it was free on Steam. And yeah, I mean, pretty much just playing games with friends. That's one of my biggest hobbies. And whenever I'm not gaming, I'm usually at work, and work is never fun. I've recently started getting into the gym, and honestly I've been slacking off on the gym because it's the end of the year. That's when everybody starts eating and stuff, and I'm putting on the end of the year weight. And I'm saving losing weight for my New Year's resolution. I'm gonna hit the gym hard this next year and try to lose all this weight. So there's my New Year's resolution. Other than that, though, listening to music is a big inspiration in my life. I like watching movies. I'm a big fan of comedies and like the Rush Hour series and the Terminator series, but I'm a big fan of stuff that makes me laugh. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Sammy asks, what are your thoughts on the Red update? So far I'm thoroughly enjoying the Red update. I really like what it did for Phantoms. It basically gave us a massive range boost. I don't really have anything that I dislike about Red. I really like the events, and I actually like that Red coins are easy to get so that you guys can perfect your weapons and stuff. It makes things so much easier for the unfunded. And yeah, I just really enjoy everything. David, and I'm not even going to bother trying your last name. It's short, but I can't pronounce it. So, David asks, do you want to have kids in the future? And if you do, can they be with me? Yes, I do want kids in the future, and definitely not right now. I don't think I'm fit to be a father right now. I have a really crappy job, and it doesn't pay much. So I know I am definitely not ready for kids. I also have to find a wife first. Ladies. So yeah, and would I have kids with you? I'm sorry, man, but me and Mike, we just had little bitch, and I have to take care of that kid first. Croxer asks, if I create a new character on Barrow, what class is the most powerful? And can you give me some tips on good gear because I'm poor in Scania, and I'm only a Cannoneer level 103. Well, I actually don't play in Bara, I play in Broa, but I would say the most powerful class right now is probably like Dual Blades or Kaisers. Zero is definitely up there too. Zero could be stronger than them, I don't even know really. I don't really pay attention to that kind of stuff. As far as tips on getting good gear, really all you're going to have to do is just spend some time in the FM, learn prices, and work your way up merching. That's the only way that anybody's able to upgrade their gear nowadays. You can craft some stuff, but that takes a lot of time, and honestly you're just better off merching or selling an X or something like that. It is expensive, but it's well worth it. Z-Rage Man asks, Chad, would you rather kill the person you love or kill yourself? Well, I would like to think that if I was in love with someone, that I would be willing to give my life to save theirs. So I would say I would probably kill myself before I would kill someone that I love. The last question asked by In Night's Wake is, do you tickle your dick? No, I actually have Plays in Boxer to do that for me. Alright guys, thank you so very much for asking your questions in this Q&A video. Please remember to leave your questions in the comments below for next week's episode, and hopefully it won't be another month until I get the next episode out. I apologize guys that this episode took so long to get out, but I was really busy with the holidays coming up and everybody coming over to my house, and I just had a lot of stuff in the way. But anyway guys, thank you so very much for your questions. Again, ask your questions in the comments below for next episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, favorite, subscribe, comment if you haven't already, and toodles.